All right, fellas, so before we get into it, no, I'm not gonna be hiking in real dress shoes. Don't ruin your shoes and don't hurt your feet. But we are gonna be checking out a dress shoe brand called Wolf and Shepherd that makes dress shoes, but they also just started making these sweet Chukka boots, and we're gonna be taking a look at them. I'm in the middle of a secret spot here in New York City, and we're gonna do a short, like 2.5 mile hike to test them out to see if they are as comfortable as they claim. So the whole thing with Wolf and Shepherd is that they're making high quality dress shoes out of premium materials. Like this is made from Italian suede. A lot of their leathers are Italian calfskin, but they're gonna make them as comfortable as sneakers. So I think that's something to look out for, is that most guys don't enjoy the break-in period of dress shoes. I know I do like that stuff, but there's room for both in the collection. And so here you can see that they have this Chukka boot, but they put this like cool sneaker bottom on there. I really like the design. I unbox them actually on my Instagram page. If you guys wanna follow me there, I'm usually unboxing stuff there. So I really do like the design. It gives you a little bit of height, which I like. They've got a high quality insole in there. So I'll just give them a short hike, and if they do well now, they're definitely gonna be good enough to wear to work, or for anybody who does a lot of walking throughout the day. So it's a good change of pace for me, because usually I'm checking out boots that have more of a function, like Red Wing Heritage or hiking boots and stuff like that, but you can also wear them in casual settings. And this is the kind of thing where it's really designed for fashion to be more casual, but it can also handle a little bit more of a rugged environment. And it's funny because even on the website, I remember looking at the description, it said can handle anywhere from like the boardroom to the backwoods. So that's pretty much where we are right now. Let's take a look. Okay, so just a quick observation is that earlier when we were walking through like wetter areas, the front of the boot got very wet and a little bit dirty. And they market these as being water-resistant Italian suede, so I was wondering how that would take effect. And now, after walking through drier areas, so that's like 15 minutes, I can see that it completely dried out in the front of the boot. It's no longer wet and dark. So that's just something good to see, that the Italian suede is actually doing a good job of resisting water. Okay, so just a quick check-in on the fit. We've been hiking for like around an hour and 20 minutes. And so if you watch the bench, the number one thing is how do the boots fit. So because this is a dressier casual shoe, right, it's not a hiking boot, so it has a dressier silhouette. And what that really means is that the front of the boot has a sharp taper. So it's narrow in the front toe box. And something that you usually get in hiking boots, which I'm very strict on, that you have to have this, is a wide toe box so your toes can splay, especially when you're going up and down hills and stuff like that, and your foot's going to be sliding into the front. So this doesn't really have that, and so I can already feel a little bit at my big toes, especially just as we go up and down hills. I could feel it like sliding into the front of the boot, and it does give me a little bit of pain. Nothing crazy, but just that's a byproduct of hiking in these kinds of shoes. Well, if you ever seen me bending down, I'm always flipping logs looking for these kinds of guys. This is a redback salamander found really upstate New York, but here it's like one of the only places in New York City that you can find these things, so I think it's pretty cool. We got a baby one. Okay guys, so that's gonna wrap it up. Overall, I think they did a really great job of being what they're supposed to be, which is a very comfortable dress type shoe. And so I can only imagine how comfortable their actual dress shoes are, especially because I was really impressed with the suede they're using. That Italian leather, which they use on all their dress shoes, is great. And to me, the sole is really the difference maker. Overall, they're kind of like a sneaker, that's the truth. It's kind of for guys who like the feel of sneakers and don't like wearing dress shoes because they're usually uncomfortable. And so a lot of the construction, I would say, is comparative to a sneaker. The difference is that it's not just a sneaker. They did a great job of making a sneaker. The sole is heavy, provides a lot of support, a lot of traction. There was some really nice details too. Remember the suede on the bottom? There was some really nice details. And overall, like I always say on these hikes, I wouldn't recommend this kind of shoe or any kind of dress shoe for a real legit hike. You need padding, you need support, you need a real sole on the bottom to keep from slipping and stuff like that. So definitely recommend, if you're going hiking, to get a real pair of hiking boots. But what's great about this is that it's a perfect middle ground for guys who want something that's dressy that you can wear to work all the time, but then also have in the case that you need to go for a little hike or walk in the park or something like that. Today we just did a short, like 2 mile hike. But I think that what I usually get out of these hikes is that if they can withstand this kind of semi-strenuous work, then for someone who uses their shoes a lot for walking during the day and needs a dressier option, I think this is a great call. You can get these in like these Chukka boots, or you can go for something that's in leather, like a cap toe or something like that. They have penny loafers too. All right, guys, that's gonna do for today. If you like the video, subscribe as always. I appreciate you. Drop a comment below what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. It's actually like nature's way of cleaning your boots.